Yeah, so hello everyone. Welcome to another interesting session of the Astro Club. So today we are going to learn about another interesting topic. So let's see what it's going to be. So I have a question for you all. Do you have to wear a belt to keep your pants from falling down?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely yes. So did you know that our solar system has its own belt that circles around it? But this belt doesn't hold up the solar system's pans, but it contains some cool stuff. So in today's session, we are going to learn more about the Kuiper belt. The name of the belt is the Kuiper belt. So today we are going to learn more about this Kuiper belt. Okay, so let's see. So this is the Kuiper belt, the belt of our solar system. We are going to learn about it. All of us know that the sun is at the center of our solar system and it is orbited by 8 planets. What are those? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Most of us feel that Neptune is the end of the solar system, that there is nothing beyond Neptune, but that's wrong. But what's past Neptune? Like what's there beyond Neptune? That's what we are going to learn in today's session. What's past Neptune? So just outside of the Neptune's orbit is a ring of icy bodies. There's a ring, as you can see in the picture, there is a ring of icy bodies. We call it as the Kuiper belt. It is pronounced as Kuiper. Although the spelling is Kuiper, but we pronounce it as Kuiper. So it's the Kuiper belt. Okay? Yeah. So this belt is a collection of So this belt is a collection of more than 70,000 icy objects. So this belt consists of more than 70,000 icy objects. Yeah, so this is where you'll find the dwarf planet Pluto also. In the Kuiper belt only, you'll find the dwarf planet, that is Pluto. So along with Pluto, there are many other objects floating in the Kuiper belt. As you can see here, the comets, asteroids, dwarf planets, and small icy objects. So we call all these objects as KBOs, that is Kuiper belt objects, KBOs. So the Kuiper belt objects are also called as the trans-Neptunians. The other name for Kuiper belt objects is trans-Neptunians.
Trans-Neptunian.
Yeah, trans-Neptunians. So among all the objects floating in the Kuiper belt, the most famous of the objects is Pluto. So Pluto, as I've mentioned earlier, Pluto is also found in the Kuiper belt itself.
And it is
Yeah, so have you ever wondered why is it named as Kuiper? Like why that belt is given the name as Kuiper? So let's see a bit of history about the Kuiper belt. So basically, this Kuiper belt is named after a Dutch scientist named as Gerard Kuiper. So can you please mute? Yeah. So the Kuiper belt is named after a Dutch scientist called Gerard Kuiper. In 1951, in the year 1951, he had the idea that a belt of icy bodies might have existed beyond Neptune, where the solar system formed. So as you can see, as you know that Neptune is an icy planet. So he predicted that, Gerard Kuiper, this scientist predicted that. So there must be a belt of icy objects, icy bodies beyond Neptune. He just predicted it. Because all the comets were also coming from that side only. As we know, comets are icy bodies with a tail, right? So then he predicted that, okay, so Neptune is an icy planet and comets are also coming from that side. So definitely an icy belt must have been there. He just predicted it. So even with the help of the best telescopes, no one has been able to see the Kuiper belt at that time. So when he made this statement, no one actually took his word seriously. No one did not make any study on that. But even without being able to see it with his own eyes, Kuiper made a prediction. He did not use any telescope. He did not see with any eyes. He just made a prediction that like there might be a belt of icy bodies, and it turned out to be right. And his prediction was right.
And he named as Kuiper belt.
Yeah, so astronomers have only begun to examine that area since 1992. So he made the statement in 1951, but since then no one took his word seriously. But in 1992, when the astronomers began exploring that area, it came to be true. So it takes special probes and telescopes to study the Kuiper belt. You can't simply use the normal telescopes to see the Kuiper belt because it lies beyond Neptune. That's a long way, right? So definitely you need to have special probes and telescopes to study the Kuiper belt. So, so this is the entire picture of solar system. So normally when someone asks us the solar system, we usually say sun and the 8 planets. But from now on, you should not say like that. You should make it more clear. So the solar system consists of the sun at the center, followed by 4 rocky inner planets. So what are the rocky inner planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. These 4 are the rocky inner planets. So after that, there is an asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. You will find an asteroid belt, as you can see in the picture. You can observe it. So after the asteroid belt, we have 4 outer gas giant planets. Gas planets. So what are those? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are the gas planets. And finally, we have here the Kuiper belt. So when someone asks you what consists of the entire solar system, then you must be able to say all of these. The sun at the center, followed by 4 rocky inner planets, then the asteroid belt, followed by 4 outer gas giant planets, and then the Kuiper belt. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, if you see here, the Kuiper belt is like the asteroid belt in some ways. A very large area looks like a flattened donut. You know what a donut is, right? All of you know a donut, right?
Yeah.
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 Yes,
So this, yeah, if you can see in this picture, it looks like a flattened donut. So this shape is called as toroid. A flattened donut shape is called as toroid. So Kuiper belt is in the toroid shape. A toroid shape Kuiper belt. That's how we call that shape. Yeah. So here, as you can see, it's a small cartoon, a funny cartoon. If you can see, Jupiter sends an asteroid headed our way, and sometimes Neptune sends a Kuiper belt objects towards us. The one Neptune senses are the comets, and the one Jupiter senses are the asteroids. See, here is the Earth. It's crying, hey, watch out where you're throwing those asteroids. Here, Jupiter is throwing the asteroids, and Neptune is throwing the Kuiper belt objects. So just a small cartoon to make it much better, more clear. So did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so many of the Kuiper belt objects are pretty large, such as Pluto and Eris. So the most largest of the Kuiper belt objects are Pluto and then Eris. So there are a total of 8 objects in particular, 8 trans-Neptunian objects. As you can see here, Eris, Pluto, Makemake, Haumea, Sedna, Orcus, Kuiper, and Varuna. So these are the 8 trans-Neptunian objects, the largest known TNOs, that is trans-Neptunian objects. Next. So the first spacecraft to enter the Kuiper belt region was NASA's Pioneer 10 spacecraft. So until then, no one was able to send any spacecrafts or anything beyond Neptune. But the first spacecraft to enter the Kuiper belt region was Pioneer 10 spacecraft, NASA's Pioneer 10. So when it crossed into the space beyond Neptune's orbit, It crossed into space beyond Neptune's orbit in 1983. So that's the year. But this spacecraft did not visit any of the icy worlds in the region. It did not visit any of the icy bodies or icy objects. It just crossed the Neptune's orbit and it reached the Kuiper belt region. That's it. Okay. Yeah, but the first spacecraft to actually visit an object in the Kuiper belt was NASA's New Horizons mission. So NASA's New Horizons, the first mission to Pluto, which flew by Pluto and its moons in July 2005. So this New Horizons mission was launched in July 2005, and it's still continuing to search for more information, what's beyond Pluto. So here, the mysterious Kuiper belt. So the Kuiper belt, it's a vast and mysterious belt, and it's very cold and dark there. And it's a place that we have only just begun to explore. We have just started to explore, and we have a lot to learn about it. Like there's a lot of things that we need to learn about it. And this New Horizons will keep exploring the Kuiper belt and sending us more information about it. Okay, so that's about Kuiper belt. I hope it's clear, right?
Yes, Akka.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we have a small rhyme that we can watch, a small song. So let's listen to that song. I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, so I'm going to share that song. Just a second. So, yeah. Yes, so let me play that.
The Kuiper belt
Is it audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
Akka.
Okay, fine.
Yes, Akka.
is a ring of icy objects in space. A whole bunch of rocks and ice. It's not a belt that you can wear around your waist. Doesn't even have a buckle. It's in the outer solar system, and it has a donut shape. Too bad there's no jelly. The Kuiper belt is 4 billion miles from the sun. That's a long way away. Scientists still don't know how it was formed. All they can do is guess. It's that icy cold place that all the Plutinos call home, including Pluto. It's the largest, baby. New Horizons is the first mission to the Kuiper belt. It's all about that flyby. It's the place where Pluto, Haumea, and Makemake dwell. We call them the dwarf planets. More than 100,000 KBOs are hanging out there. FYI, that stands for Kuiper belt objects. Gerard Kuiper is the astronomer for which it was named. But Kenneth Edgeworth helped out too. Fragments of rock and ice are what it contains. Not a whole lot going on out there. The main ingredients are ammonia, water, and methane. Keyboard solo time.
Take it away, Cowboy Lance.
Yeah, so that's the song on Kuiper belt. I hope you got much more clear idea about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we have another small video about the New Horizons mission. About the NASA's New Horizons mission. Let's watch that one too.
Okay, Akka.
Yeah.
Yes, Akka.
It has been over 3,000
Is it audible?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
fine.
sir.
Yeah, okay.
days since we left Earth. We're now almost 3 billion miles away from home. Out here, where the sun is distant and faint, is a place no one has ever seen before. Pluto and its system of moons, the farthest worlds ever to be explored by humankind. Since the beginning of history, the points of light in the sky have captivated us, particularly those special ones who mysteriously seem to wander. We call them planets. And upon learning that our planet is only one of many in our solar system, how could merely observing these points of light from home ever have been enough? Half a century ago, we began the exploration of all the planets, making ever more distant journeys. Each new world, from Mercury to Neptune, revealed its own startling complexity, character, and unimagined beauty. As we now approach the Pluto system, reaching farther again, this year we are about to complete the historic first era of planetary exploration. Who knows what wonders await us at these new horizons.
Yeah, so that's about the New Horizons mission. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So I guess some new students have also joined today. So for them, I've sent a link in the chat box. So that's our Astro Club's WhatsApp group. You can click on that link and join the group. If you want to get more updates about the Astro Club and all its sessions. Okay, fine. So now what I would want all of you to do is that each one of you try to give any one point that you have learned about Kuiper belt in today's session. Okay, just try to give 1 point. That's fine. That's enough. Yeah, you can begin. Just willingly you unmute and speak. Yeah, start.
Kuiper belt was found by Gerard Kuiper.
Okay.
It is shaped like a flattened donut.
Okay. And it's called a toroid.
And the professor's words are not believed. After some years, they were believed.
Yeah, okay. Next.
And they believed in the year at 1992.
Yeah, that's right. Next, any other point? What about others? Any other point you can give?
This belt is after Neptune.
Yeah, okay.
Only NASA's missions could reach Kuiper belt.
Yeah, okay.
And Kuiper belt is made of rock and ice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's right. Still, any more points that you would like
And
to
in
add?
solar system, at the middle sun, and for rocky inner planets.
Okay. After that, the asteroid belt.
The asteroid belt.
Then for gaseous giant planets, and finally the Kuiper belt.
Gas planets, and finally
Yeah, Kuiper belt. Yes.
Kuiper.
Okay.
Trans-Neptunian.
Yeah, the objects are called as trans-Neptunian objects. Okay, any more points?
To see the Kuiper belt, we need a special microscope.
Yeah, special probes and special telescopes. Yes. Okay. So, any doubts before we wind up today's session?
No, Akka.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess we can wind up today's session. Thank you all for joining. We'll meet the next Sunday with another interesting topic. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, you can all leave. Thank you.
Akka, and you will
Yeah.
keep this video on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll post it in YouTube and I'll forward the link in the group also.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Thank you all.
Thank you, Akka. Bye, Akka.